Hey guys, what's up? LegendBTV here, back with another album review. Today's album we were talking about American Teen from Khalid. This is Khaled's debut album. He is only 19 years old and he's making it decently big right now because it is the second most popular release of the week, next to Ed Sheeran's Divide, of course. Um, my history with Khaled basically is I just found out a couple days ago. He was actually a brand new artist. I think this is his debut album, of course, like I mentioned, and so I decided I was gonna review it because I heard his single "American Teen." That's not really the single of the album, but I mean, like, lots of times when I go to albums, I always check the first song of each album because usually that's like the best song on there, right? And um, so the first song on the album was like American Teen, and I was listening. I was like, "Hey, this is pretty good," So I decided to check out this album. And overall, how did it turn out? Well, it's definitely interesting. I really like the guy's voice. I really like the production on the majority of this album. Uh, a lot of these songs are like they have a very flavorful blend of like R&B and pop, as well as some other genres fused in there, and they really do the guy's vocals really well because I couldn't see this guy doing like EDM beats, like EDM drops or rock songs. I don't really see that in him. I see him as more well suited for this type of music overall. What were my favorite tracks on this album? I really liked American Teen. The opening track from this album is definitely one of my favorites. It's one I usually listen to the most, and it's just got this really slick and cool '80s vibe with the synths and everything, and it's got some really flavorful production with great vocals to go on top of it. So yeah, it's a great song, and also we get to Young, Dumb, and Broke, which like it's like a sing along, but it's also like how he doesn't want to he doesn't want too much of a commitment because he's just he's young and dumb. He doesn't really he wants to live his life. And and then we get to Location, which is the big single of the album. Honestly, this is one of the worst tracks on the album, and that's unfortunate because it's the single. But it is honestly, the production is pretty bland for the song. I don't think I can say necessarily like it's really that bland, but I mean it falls short in comparison to the other tracks here, which some of these are really great tracks to be honest. But it just seems like they had to choose the most mediocre song on here as the single, and that's just kind of a letdown because there's so many other better tracks they could have chosen for the single. And speaking of better tracks, we get another sad love song, which I love the beat on this song. It is awesome. Like, I love it so much. And, of course, the guy kills it on the vocals. And Saved was also a good one. Like, how he's just trying to, like, work up the confidence to just talk to this girl and everything. Which, like, while it's nice that a lot of the songwriting on here is about just, like, just love songs and stuff, like really that's pretty much what this album is about. And like it does get a bit samey sounding, unfortunately, especially in the second half. But we'll get to that in a minute. I want to talk about my favorite song for this album, 18, and it's right in the middle too. So that's well, not necessarily, like, we got one track to go for it's the middle, but it's right in the middle and it's really catchy. It's the catchiest song on here in my opinion. It's got these really cool freaking. It's got this jumpy beat and it's got, like, he really goes all in the vocals and everything in the delivery there. So I really enjoyed that. But unfortunately, as we go into the second half, not that any of these tracks are bad. There's actually some good ones here, but even a few great ones. But it's just like it just kind of seems like this is like the same kind of stuff we've been getting in the first half. And while this isn't too big of a problem, it's not. But honestly, it just it's like like had I listened to the second half of the album first, I would have enjoyed the second half more. But unfortunately, it just kind of starts to all sound the same after 15 tracks. Like, the like some of these just, I don't know. Like some of these songs just blend together in the second half. Like not many of them stand out as much as the ones on the first half, and that's just, you know, like, and don't get me wrong, the second half is good. It's just, the first half was great. So I mean, yeah, that's kind of a letdown. But it's definitely still good. Don't get me wrong, and I like it. And there's actually some really good tracks on the second half as well. Like I really do like Hopeless. I like Therapy, and Keep Me is also a great one. Also the closer Angels, which is like really this kind of balladish type. I think there's like a piano that goes on in the background as well, and it's also a decent track. But overall, what I think of Khaled's debut, I really like this album, to be honest. I mean, the thing about the second half that's just kind of a little nitpick, to be honest. And I mean, like if I listen to these songs individually, I can definitely see a lot of these growing on me. The few that I didn't necessarily like, but yeah, overall, I really like this debut. I'm going to give it uh, a light 8 out of 10 for this because I really do like the vocals and the delivery and the production on the majority of these songs, and that's awesome. Just wish you would have picked a better single, but hey, that's just me. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this review, please leave a like, a comment, a thumbs up, and also got my survey up, got the poll up here. Just click the information button, and you'll see the poll up there. I think you might have already seen the card that says the poll, but go ahead and tell me your rating of American Teen. And thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends, and subscribe. Again, yeah, I said it again. Okay, one day, that's all we good. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. It really means a lot. I'm LegendBTV. Peace.